Hi everyone. Um, I wanted to talk about um, phone cases, and I wanted to do something with a concealable wire with a clamp to easily um, place it on. Well, I think this concealable wire is messing up the whole search with it. Let me try that. Yeah, like this. So that concealable word was bringing weapons into the search result, which I didn't want. Um, and I guess it could be anywhere in um, concealable. It doesn't have to be English. Um, like terminology or the proper way of speaking is just keywords that the internet, the search engine is searching for. But anyway, so I was thinking about something like this, but not this big, obviously, just on a phone case. Um, but something that can be concealable. Like, what would be a good example of that? Oh, just like, and I obviously I said that out loud. And very quickly, I was thinking for something like this, obviously. But what I was thinking was, oh, this is pretty cool. Anyways, what's that? Shit. Oh yeah, right here. Um, so like iPhone, no, not iPhone, just yeah, it could be an iPhone case with um back um, stand, back stand, right? So this here is going to show us what I'm referring to as concealable. See how this is completely flush with the case. That's what I mean by concealable. So it would be like something that you would have to like kind of pry out a little bit, and then with your nail or even with your finger, um, like this here. That's what I mean by concealable. Not like completely. It's like partially concealable. Um, this as well here. So, and I just brought that up so I can talk about um, what I was thinking and basically how that will work is if I get an image of a phone case, um, yeah, phone case, and I can basically alter using my preview um, application on my iMac because I don't have Photoshop because they want $30 a month for it. It should be free, honestly. It's a bunch of bullshit. $30. That's what they want. $30 every month from every user. Like, I wish I had that type of money to buy it for everyone. But anyway, so this image is kind of small. I don't like it. So let me try this one here. Okay, so this image here, look at the crayon. It can have um, some form of wire, like, well, right here it would have to have hinges. Um, and I don't know why I just did that. Obviously, I don't really know how to use this tool thing because it's doing that weird stuff. Oh, I see what I'm doing. So basically, I made it into a solid instead of an outline. So this here will be, oh my God, I don't know, for some reason it's not allowing me to type over that. But anyway, so it'll be basically be like a very very minute type of hinge with the thing that the wire. This will be the wire here, and then here you have a like a clamp, right? So when this will obviously go this way or this way. So here, basically the user has flipped it out, and then a clamp will be here to clamp it wherever you want. Um, and what I was thinking was where this thing could be very flexible but sturdy at the same time to be able to record anywhere. And I guess the same thing can be done on this side. And for, I guess, just for this example, I could put the line straight this way with the clamp thing over here, like this. So this is assuming that this side is not being utilized at the moment. Only this side is. So this here is actually concealed like this thing here is. That's what I was kind of thinking for a phone, like a cool little phone case type of holder, and you could put that just about anywhere. And um, and you would have to basically find a powerful clamp, and they're usually found at yeah, these right here, binder clamps. They're at Walmart, just about anywhere, but something like this will be, I don't know, like, I mean, those are like the strongest ones I've used before, but obviously they would obviously need some type of rubber padding like this to prevent the metal on metal contact, or circular surfaces from it, from it sliding or whatever. But it'll be like something like this, and then the phone will be over here. Well, I don't know, whatever. I don't have Photoshop. I can't really make a good example of all this stuff. But that's basically all it is. It's a um, this would be like the phone case down here. The wire will come out, and then over here will be the clamp. So you can use it similar to these bigger type of phone holders. So I mean, it doesn't have to be this big. You know what I mean? It could be. It can be something smaller than this. This is for a smartphone. So I mean, this lady that is doing her makeup here, she could basically clamp. If she had that phone case, she could take the thing off and then clamp it somewhere in her bedroom or in her what is it, in her restroom or something, um, because obviously the tablet clamp stand, that will be the same thing but on a different scale, you know. But the main thing is the thing that will sell is having it concealable or partially concealable, where it's not getting in the way like this. It's not getting in the way. The clamp's not getting in the way. It's not poking anyone when the phone is in their pocket. That type of thing. Um, I was also thinking um, where the phone case can have like some type of pin, like a wallet does, but the pin doesn't necessarily have to be one huge uh, fat pin like this one. You know, it can be the inside of it, and that's what this is. Um, so it could be, instead of this plastic, instead of it being plastic, it could be like a metal over this metal with a bearing that it has in there, the rolling ball to allow the ink to come out. And then it could have some type of hook with a little chain or something like that, so you won't lose it. So it could always be near your phone, and you could use it as a notebook or something. So it'll be your little gadget type of thing. Um, and then, I mean, we got to get creative as much as possible. So, I mean, you see these things here, these things that are sticking out. If you're a freaking alcoholic and you drink, um, bottled, glass bottled beer, then this thing can have that little thing to open up your beer. Um, Opener, glass bottle opener thing. So it can have like it can have something like this, but I was thinking more like the other ones that mm, they have like the little hook like this one, you know. So yeah, that's, yeah, like this. So it could have something like that where you could flip it out real quick and use it. And remember, I mentioned the clamp being here. Well, there's a clamp right here. See that? And well, it's not. It's just a mechanism. A, so something that people have thought of to allow this to open or close like a hinge. That's all this is here, and that's what I was referring to with this here. But it shouldn't. be, limited in any way. But anyway, if it works, then that would be great. I was thinking like a wire hanger, um, like a hobby, right? And this will probably give us some ideas of how some people probably use these metal hangers. See, so because they're flexible, they're bendable. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's what I got out of all this. And it could be like this. It could be like this right here, like this snake thing. You know, with the clamp thing. It doesn't have to look all ghetto like the regular, wire. It could look nice. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Something nice. And yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I think you know people have a bunch of ideas out there. Obviously, they're trying to get some type of stand for it to stand up by itself or whatever, so they could record, so they could use their phone, whatever the case may be. Um, well, obviously, if you're clamping it somewhere where it's unstable, then yeah, your camera's gonna be flying everywhere. I guess the wind can actually do the same type of concept with it waving or moving. The phone, the flat end can grab a hold of the wind like a windmill does. So it depends on where the direction of the wind is coming from. So you obviously would have to find a good spot for your phone, so it won't like try to move or whatever, But those are like that would be like troubleshooting type of type of thing for this, but it can be done. There's a bunch of ideas. There's a bunch of stuff um, available to us. See right here, it has some form of hinges here with these little wings. Um, this is like an angel type of phone stand, phone case. So that's what I was kind of referring to. And I guess even the clamp itself um, can be made in such a fashion where this thing won't be bulging out. Um, I don't know, like, what if it was somehow like completely foldable, until you pulled it out and then you could, do something really fast to make it clamp on something. Then, you know, I mean, it would just take a little bit of time to and a little bit of brainstorming to do it. And this stuff here will definitely allow us to record just about anywhere, um, take selfies anywhere without all this electrical stuff. Because, I mean, the drones, the cell phone drones have obviously. I mean, I don't really see a lot of people using them, even though they're only $100 or whatever. You know, so even the sticks, people are using those cell phone sticks um, for selfies, right? I mean, who wants to really carry a big stick, long stick like that? I mean, and there's some people because they have an audience, they want to take good pictures or whatever. See, but what I'm talking about is you're clamping it somewhere. Boom, you put it somewhere and you walk away and then you get to take a picture or something like that. And then not just that, but like people have this like these what are they called? The smart watches. So obviously, if you're standing away very far, what if you were able to kind of see the same image on your cell phone or something? So you walk away, and because you're gonna be away, you're not gonna be able to see the quality of the image. But if you look at your watch, you can show your friends or whoever's around, like, look it, and then on three, we're gonna take the picture or something. You put your hand down, you can take the picture or whatever, that type of concept. Um, so yeah, I just thought it was a good idea, and I just felt like talking about it and sharing it, and because I mean, I guess the information could be taken or interpreted differently from me just talking about it and then like really showing it like in a design type of form. And this is just a rough draft. Not, I mean, I'm not spending money on all this. I'm not, um, coming up with my own prototype and product on, to put on the market. If I was, then I would be sitting down with, these people that build this stuff, and they will be able to provide me with multiple methods and ways to create the clamp and the um, and the little hinges for the phone case, and a bunch of other things. The colors, you know do you want print, do you want it to be metal, what type of material, all kinds of stuff is available. And obviously the more complicated, the more rare the metals are, then the more money it will cost, and a bunch of stuff can be added or taken um, in that equation. So, anyways, that's an invention for you people that want to provide this for people. Um, Now, there is a way. Um, there's like tripods. I don't even know how to spell it. There's tripods. Um, what if you were able to somehow control it with your watch as well? That would be pretty cool. Um, but see, this would be more of an advanced type of tripod that you can use to zero on of wherever you want to take the image. If you're away from your phone, once you have it clamped, um, then you'll be able to control it by having the connections or sensors and all that wired frame stuff connected to it, like you would at Radio Shack, buy all the tools, or Amazon or eBay or whatever, and then you'll be able to control it with your phone. Like, oh, it needs to go more to the right, more to the left. So instead of walking over there, turning in a little bit, walking back, trying to get the right picture, whatever, that type of concept. So yeah. Anyway, I'm done talking because I could probably go on and on and on, and even create. I could probably even advance it just by talking and looking at other images, and I don't want to do all that. So God bless everyone. I hope you guys like this idea.